Hi friends, I hope you are all doing well. Thank you so much for all the support that I have gotten over my last few videos. It has meant the absolute world to me to see so many new people coming into my channel and having a little discussion in my comment section. It's been really lovely. I'm sorry for the lack of videos. There's been so much going on in my real life that videos have kind of gone on a bit of a back burner at the moment. Just to bring it up really quickly and stuff and update you all is that I have a lot of health conditions that are currently being investigated at the moment. There's been quite a lot of stress about that and I have a few upcoming appointments. My cat also got hit by a car a couple of weeks ago and his two back legs were very badly injured, and unfortunately he has lost one of the backs of his legs. That got amputated and the other one is got loads of stitches and things, so he's not been able to move very much and it's been a bit of a roller coaster with him over the last few weeks. But he seems to be on the mend, so that's such a relief. It's been really difficult and I think everything just on top of working full time as well. It's just been, making videos have just been too much at the moment, but I am back with you today. Whilst all of these things have sort of been going on, I have still been buying a few DVDs and I just wanted to show you all what is now in my collection. I haven't been going like off the rails, but there is quite a few in my little list here. I'm just going to go through them and show you all what I have. So I have ordered 2 more DVDs in the post that I wish have arrived before I filmed this video. I do work full time, so if they didn't arrive today it would have been next weekend or even longer, just with everything going on, that I wanted to try and get this video out for you. So the 2 that I have ordered is 2009's Triangle, and I have also ordered American Mary as well. So that they should have been in this video but they haven't arrived yet, just to make you aware. The first DVD that I have picked up was a quadrilogy set and that was for Terminator. I know this isn't all the Terminators, however before I only owned the second Terminator, which in my opinion is the best one. I grew up with the first 3 and I believe that I saw Salvation in the cinema when I was about 12, roughly. I have loved these films since I was very young, and my partner hasn't seen any of them except the first one. Our local cinema was showing the first Terminator and that's how he got to experience the first time seeing Terminator, which is just so cool. But he hasn't seen the rest of them, he needs to see the second one. But yes, now I own at least the first 4 of them. So we have the first Terminator, we have Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines, and Terminator 4 Salvation as well. So that's these in this little cool little thin box set. Up next we also have The Sixth Sense, and we also picked up The Village as well. I love both these films so much. I only just recently watched The Village, but I was just like enthralled with it. I loved The Village so much. It might be one of my favourite M. Night films, but yes, so these are now in my collection. I don't own Signs, I'm still after Signs, but these are, I'm so pleased to finally have these 2. I picked this one up in a charity shop and I haven't seen this one yet, and that is Cabin Fever 3 Patient Zero. I've heard very mixed feelings about this one, however I am a huge fan of Cabin Fever. I also really like the 2016's Cabin Fever as well, but yeah, so I'm excited to give this one a watch as well. Like I say, I've heard very mixed reviews sort of on it, people saying that this is one of the worst films ever made, and some people saying that it actually is quite decent, so that's now here in my collection as well. The rest of the films that I have picked up are ones that have had either a 2024 release or a 2025 release, so these are all very, very new ones. There were so many films that came out last year that I was absolutely obsessed with, and I haven't been able to pick them all up yet, but however I do have a nice stack of them so far, so I'm just going to quickly show you all the ones that I have. So hopefully I am able to get the rest of the releases, at least from last year, that I really enjoy. The first one that I have is Longlegs. This was one of my favourite films of last year. It was literally in my top 5, so I couldn't have not bought this one as well. Do also have The First Omen. I was very late to watching this. I didn't see it when it came out. I believe I saw it just before Christmas last year. So yeah, again, quite a recent watch. I mean, we're in June now, but still quite recent for me, and I really enjoyed this one. Very similar to Immaculate, and I love Immaculate as well. However, this one I just like that little bit more. I also love the Omen franchise, so if you haven't seen this one, I genuinely recommend it. It was so good. I hope my lighting's okay because I'm using my window and it's a little bit later in the day, so hopefully it looks okay, but we'll see. Up next we have the first film that I had seen in 2025. I think I saw this on the 2nd of January, like I think it was the day after it was released, but that is Nosferatu by Robert Eggers. Love this film so much. I'm a huge fan of Robert Eggers, with my favourite being The Lighthouse. I absolutely adore that film. The cast were amazing, the cinematography and the shots and the wide angles, everything was just so gothic and so beautiful and everything that I love. And this cover feels really nice as well, as really sort of soft and smooth, and just absolutely adore this edition of it. So yes, I'm so happy to have this now in my collection. Up next we have my favourite film that came out in 2024, and that was The Substance. I absolutely adore this film. I have only seen it the once. I haven't seen it since I saw it in cinema. However, I am thinking about rewatching this because of how much I loved it, but the cover of this is absolutely beautiful. So under the slip it's the same cover, but when you open it, does anybody else hate how flimsy the new cases are? But I'll just spin this. But the back is, the inside is beautiful. I love the disc for this, and also the blue background with the eggs. Just beautiful. Love this edition as well. And we also have Alien Romulus. This took me ages to get in my collection. I've seen it now a total of 3 times, and I absolutely adore this movie. Fede Alvarez did such an amazing job with this, and genuinely after the last few decades we've had with alien movies, this was a breath of fresh air. I absolutely adore almost everything about this film. If you watched my 2024 movies ranked video, it came out a few months ago, I recommend going to see that so you can see my full thought on especially a lot of these films as well. You can see what I thought about these movies. I will link it down in the description in case you wanted to go over to there. I have timestamp things as well, so if there's a particular film you want to hear me talk about, you can just go straight to that particular film. But yes, now I have Alien Romulus, and I absolutely just love this film. Last but not least, this is the 2025 release that I have, other than Nosferatu, but Nosferatu was also released in 2024 for the US. But this is The Monkey, and this is also by Osgood Perkins, who did Longlegs, and I've seen this film twice since its release in February. I watched it in the cinemas, and I also watched it just the other night. My partner got this for me, so his friend has been up. Basically, his friend lives in London and has come to visit us in the northeast this week, so he was here Monday to Wednesday, so they've been out while I've been working, and just showing his friend what the northeast's like, and he also just picked this up for me while he was out, so that's really lovely. But he hadn't seen it in the cinema, and so he decided to put it on the other night, and he really enjoyed it as well. It is so funny. A lot of people compare it to like a Final Destination comedy film, and I do kind of agree with that with the deaths and stuff, but if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil anything for you because it is quite a new film. Go and watch this film. It is absolutely incredible. One of my favourite of the year currently. So they are all the horror movies that I've picked up. Unfortunately, like I say, American Mary and Triangle have not arrived yet. This video might feel a bit short. I do apologise about that. If there's anything that you want me to do for a video, please leave a comment. I need some inspiration of what videos you guys want to see from me. I do have a lot of I say a lot. I do have some ideas and some of them are currently being planned in my spare time. But if there's anything in particular that you want to see from me, just let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely week. Hopefully I will be back to a sense of normalcy very soon.